should split up to look for Dio.
Will do.
If I catch you goofing off, so help me out.
Cloud? You got a minute? There's something I failed to mention about the Temple of the Ancients. You might call it a legend or a warning.
Uh-huh.
Am I audible now? Hooray! I am audible now. You know, it's fine. I didn't really say anything important. So let's move on. It is today. It is something. It is game time. Well, good to know that in a week of not streaming, I forgot to check if the microphone is giving any input on the stream. Oh well.
You see, no one who goes into the temple ever comes out again. No one. And I'm wondering if you really want to take everyone to a place like that.
You said it yourself. It's just a legend.
I did, aye, but...
Let's focus on finding Dio and the Keystone for now.
Do I want to quickly look that up? There was a hint that I could get that I should have. This is riveting streaming material, right? Me just sitting here in silence looking somewhere that I should have looked up before stream, but it's fine. Was something about that. Wait. Markers. You can see within this chapter who it is. Oh well, I think I will just have to wait and see. Sorry about this. This is a riveting start to a stream. Let's just get into stuff. What is this? Builder's request. I think this is what I want to do. Yeah. Oh hey, there's the car. Hello, Scar. How are you doing? How are you finding that Berliner of yours? I always forget what it's called in English. I just... Thank you. Delicious. That is lovely. Battle Square now. I need... Speed Square. Oh yeah, Speed Square, I think. Raspberry flavor. That's great. How am I? I'm doing good so far. That's obviously been a tiring day at work, but I've made brownies and I can bring them in tomorrow. Well, that's something. I would say it's a good thing. Then come by tomorrow and you can have some. I'll be at work between 9 AM and 2 PM. If you come by, and I am also able to identify you, then yes, you will be able to receive a brownie. I mean, there will be a pretty big tell. With wheelchair and whatnot. But yeah, come by. And we can talk about you getting a brownie. What do you say? Oh, it's Chocobos is down here. Whoops, just running for the people there. Can I take it as was? Okay. Great. I'll look forward to meeting you tomorrow. That was an unfortunately timed start of a cough. But you know what? That happens.
Oh, hey Cloud, got some news.
Hooray.
Apparently the powers that be like what we have to offer. Gave us permission to race in the Gold Cup. So I went and signed you up as soon as I could. After all, you're the best jockey I know. The cup is 3 races, and you get points based on where you place in each. Bird with the most at the end wins. But the races are nothing like you've ever seen before. Gotta be on the ball if you want to take the top spot. Anyway, when you're ready to face off against the finest riders this side of the continent, head on over to registration.
I believe this is the quest, right? Yeah. Yeah, this is what I want to do. Sorry about this. I'm reading up on stuff. You know, we should have some. If you could send over, like, if you could start by sending me a photo of your prescription, I can start, like, I can pre-order stuff for you. Though, to be fair, the earliest, if we had to order, the earliest it could be there, pickup, would be 2 p.m. So about when I head off work. Oh, but it would be a digital prescription. So indeed, you could instead use we have an app, right? Yes, our pharmacy has an app. You could use the app and send us your prescription, and we can like start with it, and just tell you when it's ready for pickup. As a bonus, if you tell me that you did that, I will be able to like expedite the process and make sure that it will be there at 2 p.m. Unless you already have it there. Levodopa is... I shouldn't have started the conversation and then started talking. Levodopa is common enough. We should have some in stock. Finish line first. By changing your attributes and skills by equipping it with appropriate gear. Remember, each race is different. Sure. Chocobo is now available to gold rank jockeys. This pinnacle of Chocobo racing is run. It's run over 3 legs, and the jockey with the most total points after all 3 takes home the cup. Try to estimate the competition by placing first in all 3 races, which will earn you a flawless victory. Nice. Actually been very funny being in a city. Like, there's so much stuff to do. I had a digital prescription before coming here. Ship was never in stock. Ah. Wait, but they're like digital prescriptions are supposed to be like the only way you get prescriptions, except for like, what's in English? Narcotics? What's the English term for Betäubungsmittel? I think it's narcotics. It's all that might just be like the general term for the drugs that people misuse. Oh yeah, no, it's narcotics. Multi-doctors and pharmacies. Well, I mean, if they do so want to do paper, like, prescriptions, that's fine. I must say I still prefer them over the digital ones, because old computers, and also not all pharmacy systems are the fastest or the best at handling digital prescriptions. There's so sometimes there's people that get a lot of medication for a lot of health issues. And if you have the thing where someone has 12 different prescriptions, 12 different medications they need, the computer takes a while. First to download all of them, and then I have to individually, one after the other, without pauses, go through them. And if I say misclick, I have to wait until the very end and then go back to the prescription that I wanted to change. It's a bit frustrating. That's why I enjoy the paper ones more, because like I can take a break or fix the mistake I made where I can just talk something through with a customer. And if I then move on and am already the next medication and they remember something that's relevant, why I would have chosen a different brand or something because of allergies and whatnot. It's fine. It's not, it's fine. It's actually fine. It's just annoying. If you love term technological advancement, you know, no. Not in bureaucratic stuff. I know there's other systems where generate maiden. Oh, I have to do a lot of chocobo racing in order to get there. Fair enough. I didn't know I had to do chocobo racing. Okay, well implemented. Yeah. I forgot what I was trying to talk about. I think I wanted to mention it like some pharmacy systems are actually well or better equipped to deal with digital prescriptions than others. I've heard of others that are better than the one we have. That's why the implementation takes so long. They're totally making sure everything will work perfectly once they implement it. Ah, yes, I forgot. That's why it took so long. It's annoying that. I'm sorry for being so loud into the microphone. That was not intentional. Axe, speed up. Yes, das Internet ist für uns alle Neuland. As a famous person once said. Like, in the legal sense, yes, it was very much so. Just nobody knew what to do in the legal sense. But, alright. Oh, there's a chocobo way ahead of all of them. Gotta get the hang of drifting still. I mean, I'm no drift king. But you know. I think you can learn one or two things. Yeah, I never sign up for those cup matches. I was never called the Drift King back in college. I'll be honest. I don't think I ever actually had a nickname in college. So also, this will be a great piece of conversation. Like, my name is not really one that you can easily make a nickname to. I'm not like, I'm not gonna tell you my name on stream. But there isn't really a way to nicknameify it. Which is just how it is. I didn't have like anything like that for even before college. Okay, you and I both know that Lucas has a way to make a nickname. It's Luke, like Lucky Luke. So that's a bad example. I mean, yes, in German as well, because like, did you never watch Lucky Luke on television as a child? Actually, I forgot, you're like a baby, so you may have never seen it. It's a German show. Well, it's not a German show, but it's a show that I saw as a child on Kika, probably. Wait, no, it wasn't Kika. That wouldn't have been Kika. That would have probably been some sort of RTL. Left in a nose so that had a TV. I feel like you're lying. You're not funnily up. Oh. You actually did grow up with a TV. Oh. Well, I'm sorry about doubting you. That's just... I mean, I guess you have had this very response before. I'm not the first person to say something like that to you. You know why I said this. I guess... I'm sorry? Or... good on you? I mean, you certainly, like... I'm sure you have a TV, access to a TV now. Or have had access as well in the meantime. And does know about some of the shows on TV. Nope. Was it at a friend's house, but they only ever had German Top 100 Hits channel? Oh, you still don't have a TV? Fair enough. Well. I mean, not like I can really say anything about that. Ever since I've really had a computer for myself, I've basically abandoned TV. Because, like, you know, there's so much stuff on the internet I would rather watch. I've had a TV of any sort. I have a TV screen, but it's for DVDs and video games. Fair enough. No cable. I mean, you could hook it up to the box, like in the wall, and you would have access to... shouldn't you have, like, base access to ARD, ZDF? Like, that's what you pay, the radio tax thing for. Actually, you might not pay radio tax, do you? Can't put an ad block on TV. Yeah, you sure can't. Oh yeah, you wouldn't pay like radio fees. Yeah. Yeah, and I forgot you wouldn't pay Rundfunkgebühr. That's fun. Fine. Anyway, Lucas does have ways to make it a nickname. And technically there's always a way to make it a nickname out of any name. But it would be quite cumbersome in many cases. Horning was also one of those unnicknameable ones. Yeah. There are a lot of not great names that don't have great nicknames. But I think there is more that you can nickname in general. If you tried and failed, fair enough. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if it's true what I said. I think many names don't have an easy nickname made off of them. Because it's also the case that some of those nicknames just replace the name they originally were a nickname to. I'll be honest, I don't have like a specific example in mind right now to prove this. There's so many names that are just an abbreviation for like a longer name, which would have been a nickname to that person in the past. Yeah, like that. Nicholas to Nick to Rick to Dick. Man, I really want, like, with this kind of gameplay, my Mario Kart reflexes really want to kick in. But this doesn't play like Mario Kart. Mario Kart. But anyway. But I'm in 8th, I'm so far behind. I don't think I will win this. Like at all. I do like the soundtrack, it's fun with these slight vocals to it. It's a Chocobo theme. Fifth place, that's not gonna get many points. I'm saying you think nickname thing relies heavily on just how common name has been for how long. Names are no easy logical. Like Megara can be Peggy, which makes no fucking sense. From Megara to Meg to Peg to Peggy. Fair enough. I didn't know that was a nickname for it. Megara? Megara. It's like a meme. Yeah, it does feel like it. Let's read. Actually, I think I have the wrong equipment for this one. I'll try anyway. Ow. Hope this isn't the death nail of this run. The fact that I ran into one of those bombs, that would be awful if that was the case. And if I don't have a way to catch up, then... well, we'll see. I guess to that, like the performer, I didn't realize Megara was an actual name people still haven't used. I guess I know of, like, I guess people in TV series called Meg, which would be nicknamed to Megara, which I didn't realize was the long form. And the only one I can really think of would be in Disney's Hercules, Meg. Which is a poll in and of itself. Used to be a slightly more commonly used name, yeah. But I mean, that's with all names. There's a not a half-life, but there's curves of popularity. You know? Has to be Margaret? Oh yeah, Margaret. That's a name that exists. I do know Megan, yes, as a more common name. Which is probably something that like Megan probably is like derives from Megara. So oh wait, I managed to get it first? How did I do this? I didn't even notice. Well, hooray, I'll take it. Drift King? No, I will not. Like, I could never acclaim the title of the Drift King from Rumble Tumble Gaming himself. I wouldn't fathom, like, I don't have the audacity to even attempt that feat. Also, hello, you know what? 1 second. Oh, why? I'm very sorry. The purple, if the name is currently very difficult to read from the screen, I have to turn up the brightness there. Hello, Lona, how are you doing? Sorry about that. I should really turn up the brightness of my second monitor. I didn't think that would be a problem. But here we go. How's the stream going? So far it's going great. We're talking about naming stuff. Honestly, random topic changes, and here we are. I don't actually know the path we took, and I don't think I'm interested in actually, like, tracing it back. But yes, no, I would never, ever dream of trying to take the title of Drift King from Rumble Tumble Games. One, because that would, like, I would need to prove myself against them to claim the title. And that would also require me to purchase, what's it called? An online online services subscription thing for the Switch, which I have yet to do. So, and I'm also not really interested in doing that. Otherwise, I would have to meet with him in person to play, which I guess could be interesting, but also, what would I talk about with him? He's funny, but I don't know that we have that much in common. Also, he's not the best at games, but he's quite good at games. I'm not as good at Mario Kart as him. Like, not by a long shot. Like, he's pretty good at picking up games and learning them. Believe in me? Well, Scar, here's the deal. Should you be able to set me up to play Mario Kart against RT Game, I will go and do that. For the effort you put in. I can attempt to take his title from him. But I'll warn you now, I'm not good enough at Mario Kart or drifting in Mario Kart to do that. So use your connections wisely. Like, don't waste it on this. Oh, I'm sure you have connections. Like, you could try to work through Senpai, which I'm sure you have connections to. You know a man who lives in the UK? No way, I also know a man who lives in the UK. But he was an RT game. Who do I know in the UK? It's Monk. He's sometimes in this chat. I don't think he currently is. You'd be surprised. No, he's not in the chat log at least. And I assume that's not the person you know there. I think you might be talking... I guess I know more people. Like, there's Rictus, there's Scott... not Scar. Gremlin is who I meant to say. Very different person, but yes. So... I don't know both of them very well. I don't often hang out with them. Either of them. Though it is always a good time, I must say. There's... like, whenever I am around one of them, and more heavily both of them, I do notice that I slip into a deeper English accent, or at least pronunciation of words. A deeper British accent. Fairly naturally. But then again, I guess I do that always. Whoever I'm with talking English, I adapt more to their accent. Naturally. Okay, sure, so any hints? There's only gotta be like 20 people on that island, seeing as they just use 5 actors on repeat. Well, that's mean. But it might be true. So, potentially, I know 15% of the population of England. Just by knowing 3 people there. Ah, Germany, England. Where's the big difference? Although I don't think... No, you don't live in the part that was occupied by Britain either, so there's no connection there. At least I don't think you did. Then again, I also don't really remember which part of Germany was occupied by Britain post-war, post-World War II. So there's that. Oh, it's a silver, nice. You're from Ohio State. Yeah, that's... Which area is that? Is that the Great Lake region? I'm not great at geography, so sorry in advance. I guess it also doesn't really matter. I've never been good at geography, so... I know some stuff, but not enough. I live in a foreign Britain-occupied area. Fair enough. I think it might have been France, because the USA was down south. Anyway, that's not important. I don't want to dox you, so sorry about this. I'm probably just too cautious because, like, that's, like, I'm not gonna say on stream, like, where there would be a permanent record, which area of Germany I live in. So, like, Germany is the most you'll get out of me on stream. Off stream, I'll probably say more, depending on who I'm talking with. And that's that. But yeah. For a second, I was afraid that it was the last lap. Yeah, I did mention that to you before. Practice I've won too many times at this point. Yeah. I mean, you're fine still, I think. Or as long as nothing has happened, it should be fine. At least I hope nothing has happened to you. You were like, fucking knows. I gotta focus on this race for a bit. It's a very zigzaggy course. I may have already lost. No? Yeah, let's retry. Fucking no, so you'll be successful in this. Oh, successful in moving? Or do you have a hobby that I don't know of that you're incredibly successful in? You were like, well, no, people know where you move, but people really don't have a great memory. Fair enough, yeah. Successful in moving, okay. For a second I thought you were like, oh, I'm a successful... I would have known about you being like a successful artist, I think, or like great artist. You're a successful author of the new Young Hip series. It's... I don't know. Young adult book series, parents behind the stove or whatnot. Who knows? That sounds like an awful title. I don't even know what it means. But I'm sure with a good story behind it, it could be good. And potentially have a meaning. Whatnot. Anyway. That's like my stupid thing I said for this 15 minutes. OnlyFans for crochet, of course. Also, Scar, I read that and was shocked and lost focus, and that's why I got stuck behind those signs, so that if I lose, this is your fault. You distracted me. And I'm sure you will be proud of that fact. You're not actually sorry, Scar. I know you. You're gleeful about that opportunity, like, to trip me. You can't hide who you truly are. I know you. You can do both. Maybe. I've yet to see the proof for that. Gleefully sorry. Is that Canadian Schadenfreude? Or is this like, oh, I'm so sorry that happened to you? Is it like that? I think it might be. Well, third place. For a guy who does crochet Pokemon hat mask type pieces, but also what's that word supposed to be? First traps with them? Am I misinterpreting what you say? Trying to type there? That's the first traps with them on. Okay. Well. You have fun with that. I don't know that I really want to know about that. So, ultimate stakes. Also another hot guy you follow, and it's like speedo type stuff and models. You know, that sounds more interesting because how like what does a knitted speedo look like? I'm curious in the technical aspect of that. Which is what like making mask and first try with them? No way, I don't want to know about this. But like, oh, what would a knitted speedo look like? That is suddenly rings an interest. I don't need to see the person modeling with it. I'm now interested in seeing what it would look like. That's all. Yarn and how tight you knitting. Oh, right. You can have like very loosely knitted and have like barely hiding lingerie made out of it. I don't know that like woven lingerie is that sexy, but maybe to some people. You know, different strokes for different folks is what people say. Also, is lingerie the general thing of like sexy underwear, or is that just for women and men have a different term? Applies to both. Okay. Yarn high tightening knitting. Okay. I have to read this after this race again. Kinda wanna win these, and I also have to focus a bit. Can read short messages. That's fun and fine. But if there's more context, I will have to actually like pay attention to what I'm reading. So I'll be back after this round. There we go. So then yarn how to do knitting. You do tight knits with a smaller yarn, but just have a typical knit pattern. Just crochet enough to remove some guessing. Twice to both, okay. Guess it does shirts too, so I guess that's what you remember. That says what you remember. Okay, yeah. No, I know why you're subscribing to that person, Woo, so... I was looking at something other than the shirts. Big fan of the hobby. I mean, you know you, Woo. You may be a fan of whatever you like. We don't judge. At least I don't think we do. Also because his straps aren't too risque, just shirtless and really posing. Okay, so that's not as much as I thought it was from what you were saying there. Loving textiles and Pokemon, yeah. Well, that reminds me. Have I talked about the The Pokemon Balatro mod that exists. It's fun. I had played for a bit. I haven't gone back to it in like a few weeks because vacation, I was away from my computer, and also I've been started playing other games that are very fun. But it's a very fun mod. It, as you can imagine, adds a ton of jokers to the game. And they do have evolution lines. Oh wow, I'm in 10th place? I'm really doing bad. But yeah, it's quite fun to get synergies there. Again, like, it's Balatro, so you get jokers that work together. But also, if you, like, fulfill certain conditions, the Pokemon level up, and if they level up enough times, they evolve. Sometimes you just have them for a certain amount of turns, like at the end of every, like, game you, like, set of cards you play. Not the set of cards, like at every blind, they gain 1 level. And there's an advantage to playing many blinds. But also others of them say, hey, this gets +1 multiplier for every 6 you play. And if you gather at a total of +12, this, I think Seeper is the small seahorse of Gen 1. Yeah. Will evolve into whatever it is. The evolution's called, I forgot about the Seadra? No, Seadra is the final one. Yeah, it's fun. I recommend it if you do like Balatro. Oh, I get slowed down going down here. So I wanna go up here. Yeah, I've had some fun runs. Like, there's the Metagross. Metagross is in the game, and it has a really fairly difficult one, which was, I think, was it 4 of a kind or 5 of a kind that you needed to play? I think 4 of a kind. Oh no, it's Horsey in English. Horsey is the lowest form. Thepa is the German name. That's also a thing I kind of have to get used to, or have gotten used to. It's like, at first, I didn't really know the English names, I only knew the German names, because of course, I grew up with the Pokemon games in German. But like, at this point, I feel like I know at least the new generations, but most of, like, many of the older generations better in German, like in English than in German. Unlike our collector game, you assume what? Balatro? Are you not familiar with the hit gaming sensation that is Balatro? One of the biggest roguelike deck building gambling games. Huh. Fair enough. It's like poker, but you modify your deck. Yeah, so the conceit of Balatro is that you start with a standard deck of poker cards. And you have to play hands of poker. There's a limited amount of hands you can play in a round. There's a limited amount of times you can discard up to 5 cards off, like, from your hand to draw new cards. And you have to play poker hands. the higher rating the poker hand is, the more the better its score, like its base scoring stuff is. And each time, like, there's like, I guess there's the blinds and the, what's the other one called? You can play, so you have to play at least once against the boss blind, but you can play up to 2 smaller blinds before that, which is basically playing, you get a chance to play poker hands. You always have to play the boss blind, and there's antes is what they call it. There's 8 rounds and until you like reach the final boss, which is the 8th boss blind. Of course, this is a roguelike thing and also like a deck builder. So you, after each blind you fight, I guess, or play against, is the, I think, proper term. You get access to a shop where you can spend the money you earned from like playing hands, where you can then get the jokers, so-called jokers. They're not added to your deck. They're a separate category of cards that you just have, like you can only have a limited amount of, and 5 is the base amount. And they have just various effects, like if you play a 2-pair, you get +5 multiplier. I guess at this point I would have to explain what a multiplier is. So, each card has a value. Like, if you play a 2, it gives 2 points. It scores 2 points. If you play a 5, it scores 5 points, and so on. That all of that is logical. King, Queen, and Jack. Yeah, Jack, Queen, and King are all worth 10 points. The Ace is worth 11 points. But depending on what kind of hand you play, you don't only get a base score bonus, but also a base modifier, because how your points are calculated is by multiplying the score you played by the multipliers you get, which is logical. And you can manipulate that in various ways, like you can enhance cards so that they give you bonus. Chips is actually what it's called, not scores, sorry, it's chips. You can have them give you additional multiplier. You can have jokers that say if you play a 2-pair, you get +30 multiplier, and whatnot. There's a lot of ways you can manipulate decks. I'm surprised you know who RT Game is, but don't know about Balatro. So, oh well. Oh, I should though hydrate. It's important. And if you haven't, go hydrate yourself. It's the one mandatory thing in my stream. You know, when you don't watch that much, fair enough. You know, if I had time, I would, after stream, just show you Balatro. But, I guess if you're around, I could try to do that quickly. So I do have work tomorrow morning. Or I just wait for the weekend and show it to you on the weekend. Should you be there on Sunday morning? Well, I might. I mean, I haven't seen you the last few weeks there, so there's that. But I also, like, if you sleep, good for you. Like, genuinely good for you. I know your sleep schedule is fucked. So, it would be great if you had a normal sleep schedule, but also, anytime you can sleep is a good time for you, as far as I understand it. Last few weeks have been, I will actually get sleep around 5 AM. I assume AM, at least. That's... I assume good for your case. Sleeping before the sun is up, that's... Who does that? Now, if I say I only fell asleep at 5 AM, I would have serious problems. That's why I'm also, like, pausing there a bit. Because I know it should be good for you, but also I don't have the right frame of reference to really recognize that with you. We don't have that much contact that I know where your sleep schedule is at any given point in time. I mean, I guess the other difference is, like, I have a day job, like a regular 9 to 5-ish thing. Not actually that, but it's close enough. So it's always a bit difficult to, like, conceive of insomniacs good sleeping times when I know, like, when I don't have a frame of reference for it. You know, that's fine. You don't expect me to really be, like, know your sleep schedule. Honestly, it might be odd if I knew your sleep schedule. But I guess technically you don't want me to know your sleep schedule. Cameras you better watch saying nodding and approval managed to, I guess. Oh no. This reminds me of... So... No. It was funny in context, but I don't know if without the context it's funny. So I will not elaborate any further of what it reminds me of. I've learned my lesson, but sometimes it's better to not say things. I'm sure you will, Scar, so when I show you Balatro, I can tell you about it. Just remind me. We'll forget to remind me. That's the goal, you know? I kind of know you. I know you well enough to be sure that if I don't remind you, you will forget it. Got second place, which is not good enough to advance. It's after being passed. Sea of items picked up. Okay. Dash sooner, so there's one dash already available. Actually, that would be fun. Dramatically increase speed when you are about to finish a race. Increase speed and acceleration in straight ways. Oh, you know what? Let's go drifting. That's fun. I'm not gonna go for RT's title, but you know, I can drift myself. He does not have a monopoly in drifting. He's just a drift king. I think about Drift Princess. No. Okay, let's retry this. I am at 10th place. Drift Prince. You know what, Scar? Maybe one day we can play Mario Kart against each other. And then you can tell me whether or not I'm worthy of the title of Drift Prince. Because I don't think so. Also, I don't think I'm versatile enough to like really be considered good at Mario Kart. Like, I basically have one combination of character and car, motorcycle to be specific, that I'm good at. Which is, I play Rosalina with the Legend of Zelda Ancient Motorbike. And I think one of the two Legend of Zelda kites as well. I'm not sure which one. Actually, I do know which one. It's not the Breath of the Wild one. Yeah, the Sheikah. It's the Sheikah motorbike with the other Legend of Zelda kite. That's what I've gotten like fairly, like not really good, fairly good at. I know how to drive that car. Ow. You're not good at Mario Kart? Well, that remains to be determined. One more lap. Man of Taste. Oh, do you also play Rosalina? What's your character of choice, or like your combination of choice, Will? Playbone Cooper on whichever bike speaks for you to the day. Fair enough. I mean, that's a valid thing. It's also... So what I do sometimes is just basically like randomly pick a character and a card, like just to find new combinations. There's something fun, maybe, at least. Oftentimes I'm not great at driving with them, but I did find like 1 or 2 ones that are really good that I forgot also. But yeah. Oh god. Alright, I will... Yeah. This is... Let's retry this. Okay, well, play enough to say any kind of right config, but ever since Mother Life Cheat is who you choose. Mother. Who's Mother? Was where AG like big characters, like stats and block. You made a mother. What the fuck, Woo? What are you saying? Anyway, okay. Should I? No, that's fine. Okay. Is this like a mommy thing? Like a lady? What's the Lady Mitrescu thing? Was that her name? The vampire lady from the thing there? I don't even remember anything. A culture thing, okay. I know nothing about that. I'm sorry if I'm like the straight white man here who doesn't understand the gay slang. Though I am curious to learn what it means. Though I will engage with the text after this race. Because I asked a question I tripped myself here. I asked a question which would ask for an answer that is longer, so I cannot read it right now, and that's my own fault. these gates, they're annoying. Okay, I have to restart. So let's read it. Popular way is like to stand a female star. Very also mommy thing, but mothers are distinct from mommy. Okay. Yes, mother and mommy are divergent terms usually. Thank you for telling me this. In absolute diva, the way to express an appreciation and delight at her existence to loudly proclaim mother. Okay. Okay, thank you. I do not wish to misunderstand things, that's why I ask. Yeah, also thank you for telling me the difference. I don't know if it's a me thing or maybe a more German thing. Probably more of a me thing. But I do like to know, like, the exact definition. Not exact definition, like, what is this term actually? And use it correctly. I think it might not be an uncommon thing for a German, but it's definitely a me thing. Ow. Put up both. You do the same thing. Fair enough. Like wanting to be precise with things you say and have the correct meaning behind it or something, or the correct use, context, whatnot. That is not necessarily just a German thing, but I think it's quite common here. Wanting to use words correctly. Or specifically correctly. I assume that's also where, like, the joke comes from, that Germans don't have humor. This is going well. Now I have to focus to not fuck this up. It's the last lap and I'm out ahead. No, don't explode on me, please. Thank you, that worked. Alright. You know exactly what people are actually expressing in order to both understand and be better understood. Yeah, have a humor, but it's very specific and strange brand of it that doesn't work anywhere else. That's not entirely. Yeah, I agree more with you. Like, people do get it, but it can be strange. Amish Phil would get it. Maybe. I don't know much about the Amish. Amish? I forgot the pronunciation, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. Wanted to gold now. Hooray. Now should I go directly to the gold cup? I don't know. Hermes shoes? What are Hermes shoes? Is that equipment? Now let's do the quest I'm actually here for. Why not? You know what? I'll keep playing with the standard chocobo and set I made here. Both the Amish are like some kind of German settlers in North America's German roots. So thus they get the humor. Fair enough. Fair enough. I have yet to interact with any Amish people, but that's comes with the territory of them shunning technology.
I can't believe it. This is really happening. We're about to race in the Gold Cup. Oh, hell. I can't tell you how long I've been waiting for this moment. We made it!
Rein it in.
Couldn't even if I wanted. Okay, Cloud, your bird's ready and raring to go. All that's left is...
Cheating, if that ain't the stupidest. Obviously some sore losers are trying to raise a stink. We'd best nip this thing in the bud. You tell them the reason we keep winning is because we know how to take care of our birds. Long time no see, Merc. And Miss Tifa, too. Should have told me you were dropping by. Would have given you the royal treatment.
Oh, hey, Sam.
Gotta say, I'm surprised to see your name on the jockey list. What sparked your interest in bird racing?
This and that.
Fell into it, did you? Well, you're a natural. Not just anybody can break my ace of streak.
That was just a practice race. My official record is still pristine. This is the Gold Cup. The contest for which Hyperion and I have trained non-stop. You got the drop on us before, but you won't get lucky twice.
Now we're talking. You two are gonna give the people a race to remember. You're...
Billy. I work on Bill's ranch. You might remember my parents, Will and Clara, since you killed them.
Did I?
Don't play dumb. You were mad their business was eating into your profits. So you got them addicted to gambling. It was all part of your grand plan.
Wouldn't say the story is that simple. But the truth can be one bitter drink. And you ain't nowhere near old enough to keep it down.
I ain't just some stupid kid. And I'll prove it to you. If my man here wins the Gold Cup, that's proof I'm old enough to hear your truth.
You're on.
That's a
Maybe
kid's
little
way of
hands
saying
like
it.
yours ain't got a chance. But best of luck to y'all.
Sure about this? Pressure's on now.
Yeah, well, all I gotta do is win it all, right?
Easier said than done, but sure. He said he's loose knowledge to do it funny. That's good. 1 second. Gay cowboy I don't think they necessarily are Scar. I don't know if they have that much a backstory. Potentially. Also, Woo, I feel like your horny is showing off. Like, is, what's it called? Your horny is showing through again on main. Whatever exactly that means in this context.
Chocobo Racetrack, which today plays host to racing's biggest competition, the Gold Cup. Over 3 grueling races, our contenders will push themselves
Oh, I
to
missed
the
it.
limit.
Oh, sorry about that. Then why don't you clarify what you
Best of the
mean?
best take their places for what will surely be one heck of a race.
If it is convincing enough, I might even read the message out loud.
Hyperion for Sam's delivery service. And given his track record, many expect the decorated champion to be first across the finish line. All right, folks. Our
Because
contenders
he's
are
a
ready.
sneaky person, he needs a timeout.
So this is it. The moment you've been waiting for. The Gold Cup.
But does that timeout include you in a bedroom? Oh god. Oh yeah, all you need is straw, I know. So... for the punishment if it doesn't improve. Meetings will continue until morale improves. You heard it here first, boys, and girls, and peoples.
All right, folks. Our contenders are ready. Every gate is occupied. So this is it. The moment you've been waiting for. The Gold Cup.
Wu is here to deal out corporal punishment. Oh wow. I am not ready for this. Also, I didn't think they would it would be spending almost the entire stream doing chocobo races. But then again, I didn't do them at all before, so here we are. Got to do them at some point to do this quest. Second place. I'm a good bit behind after Hyperion, sadly. It's a tougher race this time. So I don't have to win all of them. It's fine if I, like, win just enough to, like, I need to score higher twice than Hyperion. Whatever the writer's name is. I've already forgotten the writer's name. I'm sure you can tell me. Oh. I thought that would open sooner. It obviously didn't. Okay, let's retry this. Also, the thing, like, meetings will continue until morale improves is something that came into my head at work as well today. I don't know why, but it just did. I don't remember the context. It was funny at the time. And I don't remember what exactly it was or why it was that I thought of that. Didn't say it to anyone because none of them are that much of an internet person to find it funny in context. But I found it funny in context. Right. Yes, I'm 7th, but I can try and turn this around. Maybe I need to drift more. So that I'm potentially worthy of the title of Drift Prince. I won't win this race, I assume. I mean, it's not set in stone, but it doesn't look great. Actually? Potentially? Wow. I don't know why Hyperion decided to, like, take the suboptimal route there, but I'll take it. I'll just have to do this once more and then score slightly lower. That's fine.
Hope you're ready for more, ladies and gentlemen. Because we're just getting started. Here comes our next race.
I mean, guess what also helps is that I figured out how to do the, like, starting boost. Ow. That's fine. I know this ain't getting nowhere. I can get second, but I don't know that no, I can't catch up to first anymore. I'm very certain of that. Especially if we get stuck in spaces like that. Now if I retry, where does it start off? Is it just this race? I hope so. I'm not the first one.
We hope you're ready for more, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. That's
because
good.
We're just getting started. Here comes our next race.
Ow. Technically, I only have to... Well, that's not true. I have to be first place in the end. I don't have to win every race. I just have to score high enough to be in first place. If only I can figure out how to, like, route around these golden rotating ball things. And then I am set. Because at current, I really don't know how to do this.
We hope you're ready for more, ladies and gentlemen. Because we're just getting started. Here comes our next race.
Ah, come on. If I don't win this race, I have to win the next one. That's the problem. Come on. I won't win this, but I can at least get second. Which is important for scoring. Floundering at this point. Oh, there's still a whole lap. Well... guess so be it. I actually managed to catch up fairly well at the end there. Okay, whatever ranking I end up getting, it needs to be better than Hyperion, which is first place really. Because Hyperion will be second.
This is turning into one heated tournament, folks. But who will be riding home with the Gold Cup? Only one more race remains in this exciting event. Let's see who comes out on top.
I wonder who will. I hope it's me. Realistically, maybe not. Place. I'm not doing that badly. I didn't really crash or anything. Why am I so far behind? Because I don't drift? Or haven't drifted yet? Guess so. Well, I guess everyone's still like very much on top of each other. I've gotten back into second place quickly. Okay, well, not technically over, but this is not great for wanting to win this, because I don't think I can catch up in a single lap. No. Retry.
This is turning into one.
Maybe I
heated
should drink more
tournament,
caffeine.
folks. But who will be riding
It's
home
like
with the
midnight.
Gold Cup? Only one more race remains in this exciting event. Let's see who comes out on top.
And get the initial dash, that's fine. Okay. This is technically still possible. More caffeine if I want to. You just want me to show you Bolatra today. That's all you're after, Scar, isn't it? I see through your devious scheme, and it might work. But actually showing you a run of Bolatra would take like half an hour at least. Like, actually playing through a run. Alright. At the very end there, I noticed who I overtook, and that caused me to really focus. This was a very flawed race on my end. But he still managed to get out on top. That's great. First try. Technically, yes, because it's the first completion at least. First run for it. Oh, no, this was like my third try on this race alone.
Riding for Bill's Chocobo Ranch has won the cup in a stunning upset. It looks like 7 must have been his lucky number. No one saw that snake in the grasslands coming, and now his team is savoring the sweet taste of victory.
Oh. Not perfect, but good enough. Final standing first.
You did it, Cloud! You really did it! You went and won us the Gold Cup!
Yeah, I know. Mind letting me breathe?
Nice riding.
Thanks.
There's a streak-running bastard. You stole the title right out from under my nose.
Oh, now it's gonna be serious
Well,
this time.
Hyperion didn't make it easy.
I'd hope not. Mighty fine bird you raised. He beat mine fair and square.
Just tell me, what happened to my parents? I held up my end of the bargain. Now it's your turn.
Son, do you know what kind of business your parents were trying to break into after they got their ranch up and running? Wild chocobo conservation. It's no secret that environmental changes have been hard on the birds, and what's bad for them is bad for business. Unfortunately, nobody seemed to care. Saving the planet ain't cheap, you see. Folks know somebody's got to pay for it, but they'll be damned if it's gonna be them. So while everybody else turned a blind eye, one couple faced the problem head on. Your parents. They had everything they'd need. The know-how, drive, and passion. Thing is, none of that counts for much if you ain't got the gill. So they went around taking out loans left and right, till they were swimming in debt, which is when they ran into the meanest shark of them all. Reckon you know who.
Don Corneo.
Don Corneo.
Yep.
I didn't know it at the time, but that sleazy son of a bitch was rounding up folks and shipping them off to Shinra for their experiments. Will and Claire figured it was the only way they'd be able to save their business, so they signed up. A while later, Will paid me a visit, begged me to take the reins in his and Claire's stead. He wanted what was best for those birds. As did I, so I took him up on the offer and bought him out. And since then, I ain't seen either one of your parents. It was only after that I heard about Corneo's antics through the grapevine. Couldn't do a thing to stop him. Not with Shinra in the wings, that's for sure.
They say anything about me? Or my sister?
Not to me, no. Don't go thinking they forgot about you. You and your sister were always at the forefront of their minds. The business might have gone south, but they chose to give up their future to make sure you two could have yours. That's why you got a roof over your head, a place to work, and food to eat.
I can't believe it. I've had it wrong this whole time.
Son, I'd be surprised if there's a wild chocobo out there that doesn't owe its freedom to your mom and your dad, one way or another. Hell of a legacy to live up to, but if you want it, the business is yours. Just know this, it ain't gonna turn a profit. So unless you can find a way to fund it, you'll wind up in the same trouble as your folks. Think it over. Maybe chat with Pawpaw too. Call it. Heads or tails, son. Get it right, and I'll float you some operating capital.
Thanks, but no thanks. I'm gonna do this on my own. Me and Chloe and Gramps, I mean.
You truly are their boy. Got your old man's pig head and your mother's backbone. Not bad.
I'm gonna do my parents proud. You'll see. It may take some time, but I'll make sure their legacy lives on. I don't get it. If Gramps knew all this, why'd he make it sound like Sam was to blame?
He was probably trying to protect you, to stop you from going after Corneo or Shinra on your own. So he pinned it on Sam, knowing that your uncle would be okay shouldering the blame.
Shouldn't have to tell you this, but seeking revenge would be stupid.
I know. Still, if an opportunity did happen to come along, you'd help me out, wouldn't you?
Hey, I'm a world-famous jockey now. Can't be associated with that kind of stuff.
You had me going there.
Alright. That's Red. Hello, Red.
Hey, sorry, but I haven't caught a whiff of Dio yet.
Damn,
That's fine.
good race.
Yeah, it'd be awesome if I could enter.
As a jockey? Or a chocobo?
Either or.
Maybe Katesev could ride him. He's too small. What was his name again? Nanaki. Yes, Nanaki. Nanaki is too small for any of the other one of the party. The child, possibly. Alright. That's all the quests I want to do before story progression, but... You know what? I think I'm gonna take a quick break. And I will play a bit more, but I'll do this. I will decide if I'm gonna go along further now or if I'll wait during that set break. So I'll be right back.
Central is your gateway to fun, so let me know if there's anywhere you'd like to go. And if you have any problems during your visit, please speak to the nearest staff member. Welcome to the Gold Saucer. Park Central is your gateway to fun, so let me know if there's anywhere you'd like to go. And if you have any problems during your visit, please speak to the nearest staff member. Welcome to the Gold Saucer. Park Central is your gateway to fun, so let me know if there's anywhere you'd like to go. And if you have any problems during your visit, please speak to the nearest staff member.
I forgot to mute myself, but, you know, I don't need to repeat what I just said.
To the Gold Saucer. Park Central is your gateway to fun.
Now... Find Dio. Who was Dio again? Is there a glossary again for this game to show me who Dio is? Manual, card text inventory. Enemy intel? Sometimes there's a glossary. I'll just have to actually look around. But was Dio the one... Is Dio the guy that was on Cornero's Undoing that I helped last time? The one that's looking for his ex-girlfriend? I forgot.
Check it out, Cloud. Can you believe this?
Corneo?
The Dawn outstayed his welcome in Midgard and decided to set up shop in the Saucer. Great timing, eh? Interesting. There's an event being held at the Musclehead Coliseum tomorrow.
If there's a dress rehearsal today, Dio might be there. We should check it out.
How have I already found where he is? Oh, there. Yeah, I have to. Oh well. Oh, Dio is the guy that owns this place. That's Dio.
Aha! Found him! Greetings, Mr. Director! He doesn't look quite right.
Well, if it isn't our friendly fugitives, you're looking hale and hearty.
What happened to you?
I made a painful discovery that the Turks are stronger than they look.
You, sir, should know better. You're no spring chicken. Speaking of old things, whatever happened to that wee keystone thingy?
We need to get our hands on it. It was part of your collection, last we heard.
It was, yes, and in fact still is.
Point of order. My ancestors owned it. Don't you think that makes me its rightful owner?
A Cetra, are you? That, my dear, is a bold claim. But still, who am I to dispute your heritage? You may, of course, have the keystone. That is, on one condition.
Uh-oh.
You must must take part in our exclusive event, the fight for naming rights. Dio's champions versus the Corneo family. Should my team fall to those rogues, the gold saucer will become Corneo land. Let's it out! Training hard and getting those gains.
What's up, party people?
What's up?
It's a challenge from the dog.
Signed and notarized.
Give the people what they want. Take it. Entertain.
But look at me. I can barely lift a finger. And here I was lamenting my lot in life when you came along. 'Tis fate. Nay, divine intervention.
Oh god.
What say you? Will you be my champions and go to war against Don Corneo?
I'll do it. I'll fight.
We win, we get the keystone, right?
As agreed, you have my word.
Then we're in.
Then we have ourselves a deal. Naturally, I want you in peak physical condition for the big bout, so please use my hotel to rest up.
Great. I'll jog on ahead and tell the others then.
The fate of the gold saucer rests on your shoulders. Don't let me down.
Now I kind of want to know at what point in this chapter the date thing happens. Do I have to first play through this Coliseum for the event, or is this like before that? If anyone of you knows or doesn't care about spoilers and could Google this for me, that would be good. Because that kind of decides whether or not I will continue today. Or if I'm gonna say, call it here and start this next time. Which I assume is what I will be doing. Honestly, that's what I should be doing anyway. But I'm still kind of curious, like, if that's still further back or if I'm close to it. I guess that would depend on someone being in chat that can tell me this and wants to look it up. Which I don't blame anybody if they don't want to.
Greetings, recruit. Here to exchange points?
Maybe. Like 700 points? I mean, I have enough, so... Oh, new cards. And more new cards. I want those. What am I looking? What I'm looking for. So, okay. So I'm in chapter 12 of this game. And in chapter 12, at some point, there is basically a date night where Cloud will go on a date with the person he has the most affinity with. I've done everything I can to make that Cloud and Tifa, and I'm cute. Like, I want to know, is this gonna happen right now? Now that I've signed up to be Thea's representatives, or do I first have to fight through the Colosseum fight thing against Don Corneo and it'll be a reward afterwards? Basically, that's what I want to know. Also, you don't have to look this up for me. So I would appreciate it. Quest name you can use? Yes, actually. It is... Chapter 12, A Gold Key. Is what it's called. It's just like the main quest line. Chapter 12, A Gold Key. I'm currently at the step of... After Eris Inkling, and now it's Prepare for Tomorrow. If that helps you. I can just leave this up for a second if you would like.
From there, you will strike at the very heart of their fleet, in a bid to destroy their dread flagship. Your actions will decide not only the outcome of this war, but your being deployed to Battle Square to attend Space Rangers, oh! The fate of the Gold Saucer.
The fate of the universe is in your hands, Rangers. Only together can you defeat them.
Many formidable fiends stand in our way.
Listen up, cadets. You're being deployed.
Ladies and gentlemen, something big is afoot. The fight for naming rights. It's Don Corneo has issued a challenge to Director Dio. A winner-take-all match for control of the park. Dio's champions will the Corneo family in Battle Square.
They went all side. Let's go this way. I don't think I'll meet anyone else still here. I guess also the Sky Wheel is where the actual date scene will happen. If that will help you look through stuff. The big Ferris wheel is where it will happen. I know about that. Like, I've read some of it. Happens after doing the thing on stage. Okay, so I first have to fight Corneo and then they have a bit of respite. Thank you very much. So I guess with that in mind, you know what? Let's go to the hotel. I can do a little bit more, though I probably should call it soon and go to bed. Because I probably won't sleep before, what, 1:30 a.m. Currently is like about midnight. Do I get here again? Find me. On Event Square. The one's up. Oh yeah, go Square. Happens after doing the thing on stage. Yeah. Alright, you already said I already read that. Again, thank you very much for this information, Will. I always really appreciate it if you or someone else can help me out with things I want to know without like me having to look up stuff that would spoil me.
Where is he?
You know what? Resting is fine, but for now,
I'm glad you came, Cloud.
let's see what Literal has to say.
The person responsible for Queen's blood. The Queen doesn't know what I'm up to yet, what I'm plotting. But we don't have long. Time is of the essence. You must show me what you are capable of before she discovers us.
The video file has the references and magic getting, and now you have the broad strokes of the game. Nice. Oh. This is an interesting card. I don't know that I will be able to really play with it, but it's an interesting card to win. Also, hello Barn. Welcome to the tail end of the stream. There's probably like 20 minutes left, but welcome anyway. I like them never. You're totally right there. I do want to play my Midgard Stormer first, but I also don't want to lose ground. You actually are good for claiming that tile. Oh, I don't actually have anything to claim the bottom most. Oh, I do. Right. You can be played here. With that, I have claimed most of the board. Actually, you will be a good contender. That means wording that's fine. I can play the Titan up here. Wait, why is it +3 if we put you there? Oh. You know what? If I put you here and the Titan behind you, that would be the most points I can get. $21 points in the middle. That's fine. I'm still winning. Yeah. That was easier than I thought. I think I got a bit lucky. But then again, with any card game, that's really what's about. Like, you have to get the right cards with this luck based.
Not that I ever truly doubted.
Of course, there's also strategy.
I was right to leave you that letter.
Letter? What letter?
You remember, don't you? The inn at Con? I hung it on your door, though I signed it in the proprietor's name.
So that was you.
Forgive my subterfuge, but I was in dire need of a skilled player. And you certainly did not disappoint. You were even able to best me. Which, while impressive, won't be enough. Not if you intend to hold the Shadowblood Queen's card in your deck. That foul thing is the source of this nightmare. The very embodiment of the villain herself. Through the card, she feeds on the wielder's life force, claiming their strength, that she may one day be reborn. Countless players have succumbed to this vile curse. And now one more death is all she requires to return. Cloud.
Oh.
Find the sorceress. She who rallied the people. She who deposed the queen, the Emerald Witch. Her card sleeps in Nibelheim with a monster of chaos. You must hurry before it is too late.
Oh.
Congratulations, Cloud. You have attained the rank of Blood Sovereign. This is it. Only one opponent remains. The Monster of Chaos. I know nothing of their skills, but I have faith that yours are superior. Vanquish this fiend and the Witch's card will be yours.
I feel like I want to play that match, but also maybe that's a good opening for next time. You know? Maybe this is what I should start with next time. Find out what it is that's within the Shinra Manor will challenge me. This isn't Vincent, is it? No, Vincent is already part of the party. Wait. What floor are you on? Interesting. I don't know where you are yet. I haven't been there yet.
The entry deadline for our Thou Art Rosa contest has passed, and we are no longer accepting submissions. Please await the results.
Alright. Yeah, to quote one of my favorite streamers, Born, you have arrived at the most inopportune time because I think I'm gonna call him because I'm also getting tired. I do have work tomorrow morning. So there's that. But next week we'll go step into the ring and fight Corneo's men. And then, depending on how long it takes, see the date night of hopefully Cloud and Tifa. But first, next time, I think I'm gonna go for the Queen's Blood card. Because why not? Anyway, now that I've saved the game, it is time for me to go. Thank you all for being here and being in chat. This was actually a great stream. So much more chocobo racing than I thought I would do. Because there was a lot to do before I could unlock the Gold Cup. And it went well. Took me a few tries, though some spectators say I did it first try. Who knows who to believe. But yeah, thank you all for being here, being in chat. This was a lovely stream. And I'll see you next week for whatever story shenanigans happen in the ring. So yeah, have a good.
The entry deadline for our Thou